Hi, my name is Celestina Brunetti. I'm a chef and nutritionist. Welcome to Cooperative Extension's Kitchen. Today, I will be showing you how to make the Cowboy Caviar recipe from the Eating Smart, Being Active cookbook, developed through the FNEP program. This recipe makes 16 half-cup servings and takes about 10 minutes to make. Our first ingredient here is an onion. I have a white onion, but you can use any color onion that you have on hand. Next, we have limes. Limes are an excellent source of vitamin C and will add brightness to this dish. Over here we have some canned beans, two different types, but you can use whatever type of canned beans you have on hand. I have kidney beans and black beans. I also purchased them with no salt added. Canned products can be high in sodium, so it's important to do this and maybe just add some salt on your own. I also have canned corn, no salt added, as well as canned diced tomatoes, which are an excellent source of antioxidants and vitamin C. For a little extra kick, I have some canned chopped green chilies. These will add some great flavor. To prepare the vegetables today, I'll be using a chef knife and a cutting board. At home, if you don't have a chef knife and a cutting board, you can use a paring knife and a plate. It's also important to note that you should wash your vegetables prior to preparing them. I've washed my limes, and I also have half of an onion left over from another dish. This is perfectly fine as long as it's properly wrapped in plastic wrap and kept in the refrigerator. So we're going to start out by peeling the remainder of the skin off of this onion. Holding your knife like you're shaking someone's hand, cut the root end of the onion off. Using your knife sideways, you want to cut fully through it. Make several slices, spin it 90 degrees, and again, cut small pieces of onion. We're only going to need about 1/3 cup, and then put it in our prep bowl. Next, we're going to cut our limes. I find it best to cut off the ends of the limes, and then down the center. This actually makes it a little bit easier to squeeze. You get more of the juices out. I will repeat this with all 3 limes. So this is the lime juice that we got out of the 3 limes. We're going to set this aside. Next, we'll open our cans. Some of them have pop tops. However, some of them we will need a can opener for. You want to press down so that you hear the can pop, and then rotate the can opener around the can, leaving a little bit attached at the end. I find this easier to help drain it. You're going to hold the lid of your can, and then strain the contents of the can into a strainer. If you don't have a strainer at home, not a problem. You can do this in a bowl as well, or utilize the top of the can to hold back the product. We're now going to put the contents of this can into the bowl. I'm going to repeat this with the remainder of the cans. Now that we have all of our cans open and our product is in the bowl, we can also add our onions that we chopped up earlier, some of the lime juice, and vegetable oil. And now mix everything thoroughly. The colors in this dish are beautiful. You can heat it up in the microwave for a warm salsa, to dip your chips in, or to put over some fish. I'm going to try a little bite. This is a great side for any time. I'm Celestina. Thank you for joining me in Cooperative Extension's Kitchen.